No way. There is, I was going to say there's no chance, but there is very, no, 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 no. This summer, there's no chance. Next summer, oh, for sure. For sure. This summer, though, I don't think there's any chance. So I asked in the Discord, what is the minimum price as Liverpool fans would you take to sell Salah this summer? And I asked that on the Discord and I asked that on Twitter. Some said not for sale. Some said 300 mil. A guy said 150. 150 million is pocket change for Al Ittihad. So best not put that price on there because if you just say, oh, 150 minimum, like, are you sure? Because 150 is, they can find that under the sofa. Al Ittihad can literally look under the sofa and find 150. Well, they can find 200 mil laying around. See, 300 mil, okay, I've got to go to the bank, but 200 mil, that's under the freaking sofa. That is baby money. You see, what I've always said about Saudi is this has already woken people up. And this ain't like the Chinese Super League because of the amounts of players they've got in the summer. And this has been an amazing summer for Saudi. But what I've always said is, with all the players they've bought, quality players, they are yet to buy an elite player who is viewed as elite. Think about it. Is Benzema viewed as elite now? Is Cristiano viewed as elite now? Is Firmino viewed as elite now? These are all good players, but they're not seen as one of the best players in their position right now. Like Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, all of these guys would pay premium money if Salah was for sale. Salah is still, right now in 2023, one of the most lethal and best and consistent attacking players in the world. So, and the same can't be said for a Benzema, a Firmino, and any of these guys right now in 2020 or 23. So for Saudi getting him, it would be huge. It would be absolutely massive. So I think that because this is super interesting. Because I believe like there are a few years left on Salah's contracts, and if he doesn't renew, oh, then they should go. I don't see how Liverpool sell him now. Because the one aspect is how valuable he is. But no matter how valuable you are, if a player says, I don't want to be here, then that is another thing. Because this is what I always say. It's like dressing room 1, 2, 3. It's dressing room ABC. It's dressing room dynamics. You could be the best, most amazing player. If as a manager, a player tells me they don't want to be here, they don't want to be part of the crew and the team, oh, you've got to go. No matter how good you are, if mentally you're not with us 100%, you've got to go. You've got to go, Jack. So my thing though is let's just play the game. Salah wants to go. He wants to go because they said he's already agreed to terms. Then let's now say they put out, just for argument's sake, 350 mil. 350 mil. Now the issue is that's crazy money, and these guys can put down these guys can go to the local bank and put down $350, $400 million or pounds, whatever currency you freaking want. But that's all well and good. The transfer window closes in a few weeks. We're not repping that spinning merchant with a fake Brazilian passport in 2023. We're not doing that. So what other right wingers out there with a few weeks left in the transfer window can Liverpool get when they're looking to, I believe, mount a title challenge this season? Because we see Liverpool as the only true realistic threat to Man City. Arsenal, then, we respect Arsenal, and Arsenal will definitely push them, but the only team who's managed to come close to City and beat City have been Liverpool. So for Liverpool, they're like, we just brought in Szoboszlai, we just brought in McAllister, we are all ready to go. We've had a preseason, we want to now fully go and win this thing. To take away Salah now, who the hell are we going to replace? First of all, Salah, even if you had 2 months in the transfer window, Salah is very hard to replace. 2 weeks left in the transfer window? Heck no. Wait, what do you mean a week? There's like a week. Wait, it's like a week left. No. It's basically, so there is literally nothing that they can offer that Liverpool would accept. But my thing though is, does Klopp make the decision or is it FSG? Because if it's FSG and FSG see these guys are going to put down 350, 400, 450, 500, 550. Guys, I can still keep going up. Guys, see, when we're dealing with oil, I can keep going up. Guy, what's 500, 550, 600, 650? It's like, no, it's like that's auction show. 700, 750, 800, 850. Do you really want us to put down a bill? Do you really want us to put down a bill? Because there is the Muslim Islam tax of this, because Saudi getting Salah would be huge for that market. It'd be huge. So do you really want me to put a bit? Because see, I don't want to see that number. Now I'm really scared. Because these guys can put down a bill. And I believe their window closes 2 weeks after the Premier window, I believe. So these guys can do now a bill. So it's looking interesting. It's looking very interesting. So, but lastly, because I've got another small thing to talk about. What I'll say though, last thing on this, Salah's don't move. No way that he moves. No way that he moves. This window, no. Next summer, oh for sure. Like next summer, it's real. I think next summer is real, because I think next summer, if he doesn't renew and they put down 150 or 200, he's gone. But it's too late in the window. Even if it was early in the window, I'll still say no, but it's still too late in the window. So very briefly now, Gabri Veiga and Toni Kroos. So Gabri Veiga has agreed terms to join the Saudi Pro League. And I think the big thing about this is that very highly rated and coveted young 21-year-old guy. So you see, this is close to Salah. Because I always say that to be serious is an elite player now or a guy who is a promising talent. So this is a huge move, because this is a real promising talent coveted by many top teams. The guys who have gone to Saudi, they were not coveted by top teams. Salah will be, and this guy definitely was. So what is interesting was Toni Kroos saying embarrassing. Toni Kroos has every right to give his opinion, and I think you've seen many times, I think, because he's got a podcast with his brother, and we've seen many times with the whole Ozil thing, he is not afraid to give his opinion, and I think that's great. Bro, we are all human beings, and we all have a political point of view, and we all have a point of view about everything. Just some people are too scared and too cowardly to say it in public. So Toni Kroos is like, okay, I feel a 21-year-old going to a league that is not nearly as competitive as Europe, that's embarrassing. He's entitled to his opinion. My response is, for Gabri Veiga, it is what it is. Because, yes, it would be crazy if an Endrick wins, a Vinny wins, a Mo Salah wins, because these are young players who we want to be staying in Europe to prove that they're the best. But I can't forego the player. Forget that. I can't forego the human being, the person. You're going to pay me crazy amounts of money as a 21-year-old to try and get the ball into the fishnet? Because people came at me on Twitter saying that, because I said, look, it's a freaking game. It's just a game. So, if it's just a game, shut down your channel. If it's just a game, then why do you have host a football channel? It's more than a game. It's passion. No, guys. This ain't real life. This ain't about racism, social politics, it's not real life. It's literally called the beautiful game. We love it. We make money from it. We benefit from it. But at the end of the day, there are things that are far more serious in this world than kicking a ball around. And if a guy is going to say that I am going to provide for my family for generations, because I have been fortunate enough that I have been able to be talented at kicking a ball around, trying to get inside the fish nets, and for that, I can earn exponentially crazy amounts, more than I would earn in Europe. I have no qualms about that. Fine. It's unfortunate, and I awfully understand where Toni Kroos is coming from. I can see where he's coming from, and Kroos is entitled to his opinion, but for Gabri Veiga, it is what it is. Because if I was his age, I was in that position, I'd probably take that money. And when I take the money and people call me embarrassing and most of, I'm like, fine, I'm paid. Not only that, my family's paid. My friends are paid. My community is paid. And perhaps I can now use that money to make some serious change to places within my community. It is what it is, man. Guys, like that vid, subscribe if you're new, head over there to that official website, and I'll see you guys on the next live show. Peace!